Imagine standing in front of an audience ready to deliver your presentation. You feel confident, prepared, and excited. This is the power of effective presentations. An effective presentation is more than just speaking in front of an audience. It is the art of conveying your thoughts and ideas clearly and persuasively with the aim of engaging your audience and leaving a lasting impression. Whether you're presenting a business strategy to your team, sharing research findings at a conference, or delivering a keynote speech at a major event, the ability to present effectively can make a significant difference. So, what makes a presentation effective? It's not just about having a well-structured speech or a visually appealing slide deck, though these elements certainly play a part. An effective presentation involves clear communication. It's about articulating your ideas in a way that's easy to understand, and it's about using your voice, your body language, and even your silence strategically to underscore your points and keep your audience engaged. But that's not all. An effective presentation also delivers a memorable message. It's not enough for your audience to understand your ideas during your presentation. You want them to remember your message long after your speech has ended. This requires a clear focus, a compelling narrative, and a strong call to action that resonates with your audience. Why are effective presentations so important? In the world of business, well-delivered presentations can inspire teams, drive decision-making, and facilitate collaboration. In the realm of public speaking, they can influence public opinion, spread knowledge, and spark change. Regardless of the context, effective presentations have the power to inform, persuade, and inspire. Mastering effective presentations can boost your confidence, improve your communication skills, and help you make a positive impact on your audience. So whether you're a seasoned public speaker or a first-time presenter, remember, every presentation is an opportunity to connect, to share, and to make a difference. And that, my friends, is the true power of effective presentations. Public speaking can be a daunting task for many, but fear not, overcoming these fears is possible and crucial for delivering effective presentations. One common fear is the fear of judgment. We often worry about what people will think if we make a mistake or say something wrong. But remember, it's not about perfection, it's about connection. Another fear is the fear of making a mistake. Yes, mistakes can happen, but they're not the end of the world. In fact, they can sometimes make your presentation more relatable and human. So, how do we manage these fears? Practice is key. The more you practice, the more familiar you become with your content and the more comfortable you'll feel. Also, focus on your audience's needs, not your own fears. Your goal is to share information, inspire, or persuade, not to be perfect. Remember, everyone experiences nerves. It's how you manage them that can set you apart. Now, let's delve into the techniques that can transform your presentations from good to great. Our first technique is preparing and organizing the content. Think of your presentation as a story. It should have a clear beginning, middle, and end. Start by setting the context or the problem you're addressing. Then move on to the solutions or ideas you're proposing. And finally, wrap up with the key takeaways. Outline your ideas and structure them in a logical sequence. This allows your audience to follow your thoughts easily, making your presentation more effective. Next, let's talk about using visual and multimedia tools. Visual aids such as images, diagrams, and videos can significantly enhance your presentation. They can simplify complex concepts, highlight key points, and keep your audience engaged. But remember, your visual aids should support your message, not overshadow it. So keep them simple, relevant, and high quality. Then we have the powerful tools of language and body language. The words you choose can paint a vivid picture in the minds of your audience. Use simple, clear, and concise language. Avoid jargon and complex terms. As for body language, it conveys emotion and intention. Maintain eye contact to connect with your audience. Use gestures to emphasize points and vary your tone and pace to keep the attention of your listeners. Interacting with your audience is another critical technique. It turns your presentation into a conversation, making it more engaging. Ask questions, encourage participation, and respond to feedback. This not only keeps your audience involved, but also allows you to tailor your content to their needs and interests. And lastly, practice your presentation. This is the key to building confidence and ensuring a smooth delivery. Practice in front of a mirror, record yourself, or rehearse in front of friends or colleagues. Each run-through helps you familiarize yourself with the content, refine your delivery, and manage your time effectively. Each of these techniques holds immense value. They can help you prepare a compelling presentation, engage your audience, and communicate your message effectively. But remember, the most impactful presentations are those that are authentic. Be yourself, share your passion, and let your personality shine through. By incorporating these techniques, you can engage your audience, deliver your message clearly, and leave a lasting impression. The beauty of presentations is their versatility. Adapting your approach based on the type of presentation can maximize its effectiveness. In the vast world of presentations, there are various types, each requiring a slightly different approach. We're going to discuss 3 common ones: informative, persuasive, and motivational presentations. First up, informative presentations. These are like a buffet of facts and figures, served up to educate your audience. Here, clarity is your best friend. Organize your content logically and use clear, simple language. Visual aids can be particularly useful in informative presentations to help illustrate complex ideas or data. Next, we have persuasive presentations. These are your chance to play the role of a lawyer, arguing a case before your audience who are the jury. Your aim is to convince them to think or act in a certain way. To do this, you'll need to build a strong argument backed by solid evidence. Remember the power of storytelling. A compelling narrative can be much more persuasive than a list of facts or figures. Finally, motivational presentations. Here, you're the coach, inspiring your team to go out and win the game. Emotion is your main tool in these presentations. You want to stir up your audience's feelings and inspire them to take action. Sharing personal experiences, using powerful imagery, and employing emotional language can all help to drive your message home. Now you may be wondering, how do I adapt the techniques we've discussed earlier to each of these types? Well, the key is to understand the nature of your presentation. If you're informing, focus on clarity and organization. If you're persuading, build a strong argument and tell a compelling story. If you're motivating, use emotion to inspire action. Remember, a presentation isn't a one-size-fits-all situation. It's a tailor-made suit designed to fit the specific needs of your audience and the nature of your content. Understanding the nature of your presentation and tailoring your approach accordingly can make all the difference. Behind every great presenter, there's a great deal of practice. Let's unpack that statement, shall we? See, effective presentation isn't an inherent talent that some are born with and others aren't. No, it's a skill, one that can be honed and developed with dedication and, you guessed it, practice. Consider a presentation as a performance. Much like an actor preparing for a role, a presenter must rehearse, internalizing the content until it becomes second nature. The more you practice, the more familiar you become with your material. And the more familiar you are, the more confidently you can present it. The confidence that comes from knowing your material inside and out is infectious. It draws your audience in, keeps them engaged, and makes your message more compelling. But practice isn't just about repetition. It's about seeking feedback and using it as a tool for growth. It's about continually refining your presentation based on that feedback. After all, practice makes perfect, but perfect practice makes progress. So whether it's from a trusted colleague, a mentor, or even an audience member, feedback is a gift. Embrace it. Use it to eliminate weak points, highlight strengths, and make your next presentation even better than your last. And remember, practice is a journey. There will be stumbles along the way, moments of self-doubt, nerves, and maybe even a few mistakes. But that's all part of the process. Each stumble is a stepping stone, each mistake a learning opportunity. Keep going, keep practicing. Remember, the journey to becoming a compelling presenter is a marathon, not a sprint. With patience, practice, and persistence, you can captivate any audience. So embrace the power of practice. It's your secret weapon on the path to becoming a truly great presenter.